My name is Akasha. I'm the e-commerce marketing manager for Gaylord Archival. I am responsible for our website, our email marketing program, our social media program, anything digital. Before we had a dam, we just had our assets sort of scattered about on the network. Print images might be in one place, web images in another. There was really no way to search them, so you had to know exactly what file you were looking for in order to get to it. They actually had to type the file name fast enough, or they couldn't even search the file name. And Mary Beth it would take her 3 tries. She would be like, hang on, it's not coming up. And the rest of us didn't even have access to the Mac server. So all our images were printed out, and they would circle and pencil which images they liked for each product. And if you wanted to know what alternatives were available, you had to go to Heather, who was the only person who knew what was in the binders and which binder to look in. You know, at that point, we had 21,000 products representing 250,000 variations. So how Heather was even keeping it straight, I don't know. After implementing Widen, we've been able to give broader access to our assets, to product managers, to the web team, even to our sister company or other external partners who are looking for access to images or who are looking to give us images. We've set up a category structure that makes things very easy to browse, so you don't have to know exactly what you're looking for. We set up a lot of metadata fields so we can filter and sort in very convenient ways. So it's really a whole different world in terms of searchability. It's just another way to make sure that we're consistent within our brand and that all of the assets that we're using are the most up-to-date version and are looking exactly like the designers want them to look, and that we're giving the same consistent brand message across all our channels. We implemented Widen as part of our e-commerce replatforming project. We integrated via API between Widen and Hybris. It was a very simple process, not a lot of effort to set up an API. Instead of uploading the assets to the e-commerce platform where you've then created a separate copy of the images that has to be managed and updated when changes happen, we're using one image for our print assets, for our website, and for any other marketing materials that we may have. So if an update needs to happen to an image, if there's a new image of a product that we want to replace an old image with, it only has to happen once. I expected the implementation process to be fairly cumbersome. Most implementations are. To be honest, wasn't incredibly excited about implementing a digital asset management system. While we were implementing a new e-commerce platform, it was already such a huge overhaul of our website, and it was just another thing to bite off. But it was really painless and simple. The other platform wasn't a matter of months, that was years. But yeah, I think if we had been able to give Widen our full attention, we could have accomplished it in weeks. As an e-commerce manager, I'm used to working in complicated systems, but most of our business users aren't. And if we have to engage a technical resource or developer to make little changes, that really negates the efficiency that we were looking to gain by implementing a system in the first place. Widen is not that way at all. It's very intuitive. It works the way you want it to work. So it's very easy for a non-technical user to create a new metadata field or manage users. The ease of use is definitely the best feature, and it doesn't require a lot of training. we sort of hit the ground running. We didn't have to take time out to learn the system. 100% across the board, I have had great customer service from Widen at every level, from our account managers to the support people when we enter tickets. You know that they're listening to customer feedback. You know that from the way that the product is designed for business users in the most intuitive way, and because, you know, they act very quickly on any feedback that you give them. I trust Widen, which is very important to me and something I can't say of all of our software and service providers, unfortunately. And it makes you feel very comfortable about having outsourced this service and not having to then spend a lot of time managing it. So it makes my job easier.